What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Steve Nanney Music with you once again, talking about bass strings, more specifically flat wound strings. Even more specifically than that, Labella low tension flat wound strings. Playing bass for 20 years. I've never tried low tension flats. Today's the day. Let's see what happens. Stick around. That's right, Labella low tension flat wound strings. Flat wound strings, pretty common. I'm sure low tension flats are pretty common too. Like I say, I've just never tried any of them. So today I'm going to. But first I figured I'd introduce you to the bass that we're going to use them on. Ta-da! P-bass. Custom P-bass. MJT Relics body. Isn't that thing pretty? MJT body. It's got Fralin pickups. It's got somebody's neck on it. I don't even know. I bought it already put together, so I didn't get to spec it out, but I bought it. I like it. Heck, I might even love it. So I've got rounds on it right now. Round rounds, and just put them on not too long ago before a gig we did. So I want to change them and see if I can get some of that old school tone, like a P-bass with flat wounds, but not have, the flat wounds I've run in the past. I mean, they played fine. It sounded good, but they're a lot of tension. It's a different feel to get used to. So we're gonna try these low tension, put it on this sucker, see what we got. So let's get to work. That didn't take long. The power of video. So, I've got some audio clips. We got the strings on it. Got some audio clips of the round wound. Had some nickel plated round wound Fender 7250s, I think is the string that I was using on it. Had on it when I recorded it a little while ago. I think that's what I put on it last time. So, did some audio clips. And what this will be, it's just a very basic, simple bass line, so you can hear kind of the characteristics of the string. Did it 3 times with the tone knob all the way off, with it halfway open, and then a 3rd time with it all the way up. Then I'll just put the strings on. I'm going to go back, I'm going to record the same exact bass line with the flat wounds, the same way, with the tone off, halfway up, and then with it wide open. And we can see what kind of a difference, in tone, the tonality, and kind of the overall sound of the difference we get in the flat wounds and the round wounds that I had on it before. So check it out. And here's just a quick reminder, you won't be able to tell any difference unless you're wearing headphones. The speaker in your iPhone or your laptop probably won't clue you in at all. So grab some headphones, put them on. I'll wait. Okay, here we go. So there you can hear some of the differences. I also wanted to do another sound clip. This is going to be an even simpler bass line 4 times, just right in a row. All I did, tone knob, went from off to about 1/3 of the way up, then to 2/3 of the way up, and then all the way up. Just that way you can see how the strings react to the taper of the tone knob, and kind of how that affects the tone and the overall sound that you're going for. So that sound clip is right here. So the one thing I noticed immediately between the two is the low tension flats that are on it now. Definitely a deeper, richer tone than the round wounds. Definitely sounded more old school, kind of had that old Motown vibe with the tone all the way down. They were deeper, a little more rich. And then when you turn the tone all the way up, kind of the opposite happened. It had a little more of a, kind of that old greasy, punchy, just P-bass stank to it. Only way I know how to put it. But it had that growl, that bite that a P-bass is supposed to have. And, really these strings seem to, accentuate that, to really bring that out. And that tickles me to death, because that's what I was wanting. That's the old P-bass sound. That's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. So these strings definitely delivered. As far as playability, I have used flat wounds in the past. Call me a wuss, call me a pansy, whatever, but they were just tough on the hands, when you're playing them. It took a while to get used to, and people would say, maybe you got to break them in. I never wanted to play my bass with them long enough to even try to get them broke in. Just didn't like them. They weren't for me. The low tension, on the other hand, feel great. They feel more like a traditional round wound string, even though they're smooth, on the outside. They don't have the nickel plating, but as far as tension, they feel very much like a round wound. So it feels familiar to me when I'm playing, and that's another big thing. It doesn't feel like you're playing some sort of alien bass or something. So overall, I gotta say, I like the low tensions, the flats. Labella, good job, well done. Hopefully this quick review might be useful to you if you were on the fence about trying a set. If you're looking for something to kind of maybe change up the sound of one of your basses a little bit, I'd recommend it. I don't think they were terribly expensive. It was $45-50, something like that. Not terrible. And the other nice thing about flats, you don't have to change them often. Round wounds, I would change regularly. I see guys say, oh, it's been 3 years since I've changed the strings on my bass. And I'll say, are you running flat wounds? No, they're round wounds. It's like, well, they must sound terrible. The new string is part of your tone, and you can only get around that for so long before you have to change it on a round wound. Contrary to popular belief, but with the flats, you can leave them on there long time. So looking forward to it. This bass, it's like I say, I really like this bass when I got it, but now definitely these strings were a nice addition. So and I'll leave the outro. I'll play. I was messing around with my pedal board, turn my envelope filter on. Really dig the way that they sound with the envelope filter. Very cool, I think. Some people may hate it, but I like it. It's very Bootsy Collins like. It's Bootsy, baby. So we'll use that on the outro music, and check it out and see if you dig it. Also, I think you will. But anyway, again, Labella low tension flats. All I can really say, like them. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your papa, tell everybody. Be good to one another. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wow.